I have a question for you. Okay. First of all, would you please tell me where you're tuning in from right now? And as you start to share where you're watching from and we let everybody roll in, I'm going to keep asking you a particular question. And I'm so happy that you're here with me right now because I am going to leave you by the end of this video so excited, so inspired. You are going to feel energized by the time you are done watching this video. That is my commitment to you. And I want to ask you a question. As you put in the comments right now where you are watching this video from and you are waving to other people that are watching with you right now, I have this question I want to ask you. Time travel ahead with me 6 months, okay? 6 months is going to be, if I look at the date right now, it's going to be October, okay? What do you want to make happen in your life between now and October? Because here's the truth. 6 months of your life are going to go by whether you make something happen during those 6 months or not, okay? And I want you to think about, 6 months from now, what do I want to see happen in my life? And what am I willing to put in the work in order to make it become a reality? Okay, so I want you to put it into the comments. And here's why I want you to put it in the comments. I want you to put it in the comments because too often you let the things that you desire, you let the goals that you have, you let the dreams that you carry in your heart stay tucked away up here. And so one of the first things I want to do today with you is I want you to go up into your mind, drop into your heart. And if you have to close your eyes and tune out all the stuff going on around you, that's cool, do that. But I want you to really think about 6 months from now. 6 months are going to come. That's almost 26 weeks, okay? They're going to come whether you do something different or not. And if you take a moment with me today and you really think about what is something that you want to make happen in the next 6 months of your life, and let's pull it out of your mind and out of your heart, and let's put it into the comments, because now we're putting it in real life. Now you are making a decision. Now you are putting this commitment that you have to yourself to make something incredible happen in your life, okay? And I am going to not only give you the inspiration today, but I'm also going to give you a free resource from me to you to help you take that thing that you're putting in the comments and make it happen. Now, for me personally, there's a lot that I want to make happen in the next 6 months of my life. And it's not going to happen by chance. It happens by choice. One of the things that I want to make happen is I'm going to publish my next book in September. I haven't even finished writing the manuscript, you guys. Don't tell the person that I'm publishing the book. I keep delaying. I'm like, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. So that's something that I want to make happen. I also have our son is graduating from high school and going to college. And so my husband and I are starting a brand new chapter in our lives. And there's a lot that I want to make happen. But I want you to take this moment with me and put in the comments what you want to make happen, okay? Because I'm going to leave you today inspired and in action, and I'm going to give you something for free that I am so excited about. I cannot wait to share this with you, that is going to help you take what you want in your heart and your mind and learn how to make consistent, inspired action a habit in your life, because that's how you make anything happen. And I know that that's the thing that you struggle with, okay? So this is the exciting thing that I've been waiting to tell you. You ready? I love you so much. I love you for supporting me. I love you for being fierce and loyal fans of the Mel Robbins podcast. I love you for your support in listening to the Mel Robbins podcast you being willing to share episodes of the Mel Robbins podcast to friends and to family of yours that you know it will make a difference with, you have made us the top most successful podcast hosted by a woman on the planet. And I am floored by your support. And so I want to do something to support you, to give you that velocity, that inspiration, that encouragement back. And so I'm super excited to tell you that I have a brand new free 2-part video training that I created just for you as a thank you. I want to take our relationship out, like even beyond the podcast. I want to support you in learning how to take action. And I'm so excited. I do this every single spring, and you can sign up today. And there's no strings, literally no strings. This is my gift to you to say thank you. You can share this information with anybody in your life that you love. The entire purpose of this free 2-part video training, which I'm going to talk to you all about today, I'm going to explain what it is to help you go from thinking to doing. And it's called Make It Happen. It comes with a 29-page workbook, 2 videos, all about the science of learning how to take action. And so this training is designed to help you, A, find clarity about what you want, and B, create a plan that is deeply personal to help you make it happen. Now, you may be asking yourself, why do you do this, Mel? You are so busy. You do the podcast, you do all this publishing, you guys do all this stuff in the corporate training space. Why on earth are you doing this? I'll tell you why. Because I love to give back, especially to you for supporting me. And second, every single spring, it's supposed to be springtime here in the United States right now. I don't know if the weather is cooperating or not, but every single spring, I feel so inspired by all the little plants. I'm a gardener. I love flowers. I love gardening. I get so inspired by all the little plants pushing through the ground and starting to sprout up and growing into something new, that every spring I create a new video training and curriculum based on research and science to re-energize you, to support you, to give you the attention and the tools that you need and deserve to make your life better. That's why I do this. Pretty cool, huh? Well, so let me tell you about this program, Make It Happen, so you can jump in. All you got to do, if you just look below this, all the details on how you can jump in are below, okay? They're right there. And if you want to just type it in as the URL, just go to melrobbins.com/makeithappen. But there will be a landing page. Look how beautiful this is for a free program. Why? Because Mel Robbins doesn't do anything chintzy. I'm about doing premium stuff that provides a lot of value that you can trust, because I know that when you feel good about yourself, when you feel empowered, it makes the world and your life a better place. So when you click the links below, when you go to melrobbins.com/makeithappen, you're going to come to this landing page. There will be a welcome video from me. I already created it for you because I'm so excited for you to see this 2-hour premium training and curriculum and experience it in your life. You sign up right here. That's it. That's it. And then I will send you the link to the page when the trainings are available, and boom, you take the trainings. Now, you want to know something super exciting? This is the first time I'm announcing it. We haven't even rolled this out to the more than 1 million readers of our weekly newsletter. This is the first time I'm talking about it publicly. We started to share it in the stories. I mentioned at the end of our podcast episode yesterday, there are already 23,000 people registered in less than 24 hours for this free program. And here's why. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you take this opportunity to get the support that you deserve to make something happen? Why wouldn't you get this free workbook? My team and I have created this free. Why would you miss out on living the life that you want? Why would you not learn how to go from thinking to doing using the science and the research-backed steps that will support you in pushing through procrastination and anxiety? Of course you need to sign up for this. Of course you deserve this. That's why so many people from around the world are pouring in. At some point, you got to go from watching to doing. And so I love creating these programs because they give you more guidance and they help you to think in a deeply personal way about what you actually want to create in the next 6 months. I mean, your life could be completely different by October. You make a decision to invest 2 hours of time in yourself with me as your teacher and as your coach, and you jump in to make it happen, and you get this level of support right now, you won't even recognize yourself in October because you will understand why it's so important that you start doing instead of thinking. And, the fact is, you're watching this video right now for a reason. Stop and think about how many videos are on social media, but you chose to watch this one. You chose to be here right now. See, I don't think that's a mistake. I know that you're meant to see this because you deserve this curriculum. You deserve to spend 2 hours in a class that has one mission: to equip you with a workbook that's literally 29 pages long. Hello. I mean, I'm sorry, this is weird, but I'm trying to make you see. 29 pages long, filled with all kinds of, look how pretty this is. I mean, this is free. I'm sorry. Who does this? I do, because I care about you, because I want you to know how much care we put into this, how much we research, because you're watching this because this is exactly what you needed. You needed the reminder that you are capable of making amazing things happen. You needed the reminder that no matter how stressed out you are, you can find a little bit of time to inch your life forward. I mean, aren't you sick of living on autopilot? Aren't you tired of and I got it. You got a lot of stuff going on. But if you're tired of being tired, if you're tired of low energy, this is going to be exactly what you need. And let me tell you why. There's a little piece of research here. In those moments in your life where you feel a little checked out or overwhelmed or a little depressed, having something that is bigger than your day-to-day life that you're working on that matters to you, based on the research, that bigger vision for your life, it interrupts the day-to-day of your life and it lifts you out of it. And that's why this is so important. I recently interviewed, we haven't released the episode yet, this extraordinary doctor from Harvard. Her name is Aditi Nurikar, and she is a lecturer at Harvard Medical School. She was the head of this massive, massive clinical practice at Harvard's hospital in Boston, the Beth Israel Deaconess, that was all about stress management. And based on medical research, 73% of people, at least in the United States, are living with chronic stress right now. And if that's you, I want you to know that you can change it and that you're seeing this video because you are meant to see this video. And it is time to take back control of your life right now. Let's make something awesome happen together. You've supported me. You've supported the Mel Robbins podcast. You continue to do it with such velocity and force. You make us one of the top ranked podcasts in the entire world. Last year, you made us the 5th most followed podcast on Apple and the 6th most followed podcast on Spotify in the world. And I am here to tell you that you can play a bigger game. I am here to tell you and to give you the tools and the inspiration and the motivation and, more importantly, the resource that you need to define a game that's worth playing, and then to start learning how to take consistent, confident action. Because as I keep saying, these next 6 months are going to pass, whether you do something different or not. So I wanted to come here and interrupt your day-to-day. I want to interrupt the old patterns, and I want to give you something premium, something that is worth your time to help you break out of whatever rut you're in and learn how to turn your life in an exciting new direction. Because nothing energizes me more than seeing you have breakthroughs. That is so cool. Now, I see a lot of people, why are you doing this? That's so amazing. Thanks, Mel. And is this going to be like best year? I see a lot of questions. Is this like best year? Funny you should ask. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, just 4 months ago in January, I released with my team another free program called Best Year, and almost 1 million of you have taken that program. If you loved Best Year, which was a premium free course that I created just for you to help you define and create what your best year would look like, you are going to love Make It Happen so much. I personally believe this is the best thing I've ever created, and I did it for you. You're going to love this. You want to know why? Because it's about action. Action, action, action. And if you're like, Mel, how do I get in this? I see so many of you, asking, how do I get in? How do I get in? Here's the thing. Go right to the caption, everybody. The link that you can click is right there. Instructions for it right there, okay? The other thing you can do is go to melrobbins.com/makeithappen. That's all you have to do. If you're tired of overthinking, if you're tired of procrastinating, if you're tired of wishing things would change, if you want things to change, if you're tired of knowing what you want but not seeing yourself take action on it, let's break that. Come on now, because you are not going to change your life by thinking about it. You are going to change your life by doing something different. And this program, Make It Happen, is designed to show you how to level up, because you may have the plans and the goals, but I'm going to teach you how to master the execution. Because if you ever heard that quote, I love this quote. Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. It is time to put in the work. And so this workshop is going to interrupt your day-to-day life. It's 2 hours long. It's 2 different videos. It is a 29-page workbook that helps you take everything I'm teaching you based on the science, which I'm going to cover in a minute, all the principles that we're going to go over in this course, so that you understand why this matters. You understand what you want to work on, because you got to have clarity. If you don't know what you want, no wonder you can't get it. So we're going to start with giving you some clarity about where you are. Then we're going to help you find clarity about what you want to create in the next 6 months of your life. And then I'm going to teach you the science around consistent, confident action, because that's where the game is. You guys look at me and you're like, how'd you do that? How'd you get 12 million followers? How did you launch the top podcast in the world in just 18 months, Mel? How do you keep doing all these bestsellers? I'll tell you how. Consistent, confident action. This is the roadmap. Make it happen is the science of how I achieve the things that I achieve while still having time for family, while still taking time for myself, while still figuring out how to make it work. That's how it happens. I make it happen. And so if you're asking again, how do I get in, Mel? No problem. Go right below this video, okay? All the information. There's a link you can click. There's instructions on how to jump in, or just go to melrobbins.com. Ooh, I see somebody's already in. They've already printed the workbook. They are ready. And again, when you go and you sign up, everybody, you're going to see this gorgeous landing page at melrobbins.com/makeithappen, or click the link below. I got a welcome video. I already filmed it for you. I know what's coming. This is 2 hours of Ivy League. I graduated from Dartmouth. I went to law school. I know what it means to teach an Ivy League class, people. This is premium, amazing, entertaining, gorgeous video trainings for you for free. You'll have a welcome video. It's all right here. And here's the other thing. Please share this with your friends. Because if you're going to define a big game to play for the next 6 months of your life, and you're going to be trying to make amazing things happen, please share this link with your kids. Please share this link with people that you love. And I see a lot of you going, oh my God, Mel, I am so busy. Is this right for? Of course it's right for you. Of course it's right for you. Will you have time to complete the training? Let me ask you this. Do you have time to doom scroll on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok? Yeah, I thought so. Then you've got time to spend 2 measly hours with me. You can watch these videos when you want. You can stop and start them. You can watch them again. You can come back to them. Let me ask you a different question. You shouldn't be asking, do I have time for this? I think you should ask this. Can I afford to not find the time? Because if you do nothing different, nothing in your life is going to change. And if you keep prioritizing things that aren't important to you, like watching TV or doom scrolling, then you're not going to get the results that you deserve and want in life. If you're tired of putting yourself last and putting everybody in your family and everybody at work first, then prove it. Find 2 hours and come spend it with me. Because you know I don't kid around. I'm not going to waste your time because I don't like to waste my time. And so the information to sign up and go to the landing page is right below this video. Just go to Make It Happen or go to melrobbins.com/make it happen. And, you know, there are within 24 hours, and we haven't even told people about this until right now, 22,000 of you from around the world already printing out your workbook. And by the way, there's not just a gorgeous color workbook. There's also a low printer workbook. There is also a digital version of the workbook because I am so committed to you being able to use this. And then once you register, please share this with everybody and get your friends and your family and your kids and everybody else involved. Because when you have other people around you that are working on something big, then their velocity elevates you. So let me also answer some more questions. I want to tell you a little bit about what's in the training and what you're going to learn, okay? And again, to sign up for this free training, if you're just joining us, great. You're learning about a brand new research-backed 2-hour curriculum that I have created for you called Make It Happen. All you got to do is follow the link below, and you can, I'm holding this up because it comes with a free workbook that helps you take the science and the research I'm going to teach you about learning how to make taking consistent action a habit, and you apply it to your life. By the time you're done with this program, you will have a very clear plan about what you want to create in the next 6 months. And you will also have everything that you need to understand how simply spending 15 minutes a day chipping away at something will change your life. You will not recognize yourself in 6 months if you begin today. And, you know, that brings me to another thing I want to tell you. You have spent a lot of time going, one day I'll do it. One day I'll start writing that book. One day I will take all this information I'm learning on the Mel Robbins podcast and I'll put it into practice. One day I'm going to start exercising for real and taking care of it. One day I'm going to, start that YouTube channel. One day I'm going to go back to school. One day I'm going to meet. No. Let's make today day one. Let's make today day one. Here's what I know about you. Having done the work that I've done forever and having confronted the worst parts of me and having been in really devastating low moments, what I know about you is you're stronger than you think. What I know about you is that you're capable of so much more. What I know about you is whatever challenge you're facing right now is temporary. And that the second that you decide that you're tired of feeling the way that you feel, the second that you decide that there is a bigger game that you want to play in life, the second that you decide that you are ready to turn your life in a new direction, I promise you, you're unstoppable. Right now, if you're not working on something that really matters to you, if you're not waking up every day and slowly chipping away at making something awesome happen, I know that there's this heaviness in you because you have potential deep inside you that you're not even aware of how powerful that is. Because you're allowing self-doubt or overwhelm or stress or anxiety or sadness or grief or whatever to stop you from making a decision to close this chapter of your life and create a new one. You know, if you're lucky, you'll get 4,000 weeks in your life. I want you to focus on the next 26 weeks and make something extraordinary happen. 26 weeks is 6 months. If you make a decision today that you're going to take these next 26 weeks and you are going to make a decision to change your life, you will not recognize yourself in 6 months. Those 26 weeks are all you need to write a book, to start a YouTube channel, to change your job, to go back to school, to end a relationship that just isn't fulfilling and it's making you sad. 26 weeks. That's all you need. And here's the thing, though. You have to make the decision. You have to make the decision that you want to make something different happen in your life. Because without deciding to, you're not going to want to. And what I've learned over and over and over again is that you can wish for something, you can want it, but until you decide that you're going to do it, it's not happening. And so today, let's make today the day that you make a decision that I'm going to commit the next 26 weeks of my life to making something amazing happen. And this training that I have created for you right here for free, it's going to give you the clarity. It's going to give you the coaching. It's going to give you the science that you need in order to not only make a decision about what you want, but to make the most of the next 26 weeks of your life. Because again, I'm going to say it again. You only get one life. And I want you to look back on it and really be proud of yourself. And if you're willing to make today one, if you're willing to make today day one, then you can do absolutely anything in the next 26 weeks of your life. I think you could actually shock yourself, and you'd certainly shock all the people around you. And what I've seen over and over and over in my life is that when I have something bigger going on, I'm working on a book, I'm taking on a project with my health, I've decided that I'm finally cleaning out the basement in order to create space for the kids to play or space for an office. I'm going to take a class and I'm going to learn about AI, whatever it might be. When you finally make that decision and you start working on something that is aligned with the future that you want, instead of staying stuck in the same old, your whole life changes. And so that's what this new course that I've created for you that's 100% free. If you want to know how you sign up, just go to melrobbins.com/makeithappen. You will find the landing page there with a welcome video. If you look below, you'll find all the information in the comments below. The link you can push, the link you can click, all information about this. Please share this with people. It takes less than a minute to sign up. You can do it on your time. The workbook is there. You can come back for it. I see so many of you. If you've signed up already, if you've printed out your workbook, put it in the comments. Let me welcome you into this course. If you're asking, will this finally get me out of the rut I'm in? Are you seriously asking me that question? If you have to ask, will a course for free with Mel Robbins get me out of a rut? Then wow, you are in a rut. Because if you know me, you know that I don't do anything unless I mean business. If you have even listened to one episode of the Mel Robbins podcast, you know that I am one of the most intentional people you will ever meet in your entire life. Do you think I'm going to waste my time or yours creating something that doesn't work? Of course, this is going to help you get out of a rut. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why this will help you get out of a rut. Because simply clicking on the link below is you saying to that sadness and that heaviness and that rut. I see you, but I'm going to go make something happen. When you put your name and your email in there and you hit submit so that I can email you a link to your workbook to download, right? This sucker is 29 pages. Look how pretty this is. And all the exercises that you're going to be doing that correspond to the video. By simply downloading the workbook, you're saying to yourself, to your brain, to your nervous system, to the circumstances of your life, I'm bigger than this. Watch me. I'm going to go change my life. Watch me. I'm going to go make something happen. Watch me. Your actions demonstrate that you're not stuck. That is why this matters. And so, yes, you have the time. Yes, this will help you get out of a rut. Yes, this is exactly what you need, exactly when you needed it. So how about we all shake off that winter blues that have been here in the US and let's go for it. Let's feel energized. What are the benefits of taking this? Well, I think a lot of you have lost track of what actually gives you energy, of what taps into that fire within you. It happens to me too. And you got to learn how to tap into your energy. And here's what I'm scared of. I'm scared that when you get stressed out or when you lose your life force energy, you start to settle. I'm not going to let you settle. And if you are stuck on the external reasons and you keep focused on all the stuff that's going on the outside, the struggles that you have, the issues at work, things going on with your family, the grief that you feel, I got to get you to stop looking outward and we got to redirect inward where your power is. It is time for you to find your power and to step on the freaking gas and move yourself in a direction that inspires you. I mean, there is so much opportunity right now. You have so much ambition, and that's what we're talking about. We're talking about you tapping into that and using it to make something extraordinary happen in the next 6 months of your life. The fact is, you're built to thrive. You are built to be happy. You are built for doing something awesome, and you know it. That's why you can't stand feeling stuck in your day-to-day life. So I want you to pick yourself up, lift up that chin. I want you to get your rear end into this training. It's free. Why would you not take advantage of this? And the things that I put out, you know I pour everything into it for you. So don't disrespect yourself and don't disrespect me by not taking the time to invest in yourself. Because if all you do is sit on social media and let little pieces of content inspire you, but you never actually do anything different, you're disrespecting yourself and your potential. And we're not going to let that happen, are we? I'm not on my watch. No frickin' way. That's why I want to spend 2 hours with you. I want you to look at the comment. I want you to look at the caption below, click on the link, get yourself into this course. And you want to know why I'm showing up with so much just like, is because I know what's in this. We're going to talk about momentum. We're going to talk about physics and inertia. We're going to talk about what's called the domino effect. We're going to talk about something called the starter domino and becoming the starter domino. We're going to talk about momentum. All of these principles that are grounded in science so that you can understand how to go from thinking about something to actually doing it, and how action creates its own momentum and velocity. And I also love using physical props to teach you. And so we will be using a lot of physical props in this and models to show you these intellectual concepts. Why? Well, because that's how I learn. I mean, when somebody's like, blah, 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 I only absorb a little bit of it. But if somebody takes the time to show me with models and with physical props, I get it, and you're going to get it. And so I've poured my heart into this. I want you in this. Yes, You were taffy crafting. You were meant to see this today. How many of you feel like, oh my gosh, Mel, I was meant to see this video right now. I need this training. This is exactly what I need. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Will there be a recording of this? I think so. I'm sure we'll put it somewhere. I don't know what we're going to do with it. We will post it somewhere. But here's what you need to know. This, what I'm doing right now, this is nothing. This is nothing. You are going to be blown away when you experience this 2-hour curriculum that I created for you. Okay? So again, you get 2 brand new video lectures from me of a science-backed curriculum with one mission. And that mission is to teach you and inspire you and empower you to define what you want in the next 6 months, and then take consistent, confident action and make it a habit. And in doing so, leverage the domino effect and the power of being a starter domino, and leverage momentum and stop inertia. And it's free. And it's free because I love you. And it's free because I want to support you in a bigger way, because you have supported the Mel Robbins podcast in an enormous way. And because of you and giving me your time and your attention and trusting me by sharing episodes of the Mel Robbins podcast with your loved ones around the world and with people that follow you, by doing that, you have catapulted this podcast to one of the most successful and widely listened to podcasts in the entire world. I'm talking top 10 on Spotify and Apple. And we're not a celebrity podcast at all. We don't get the benefit of celebrities talking about us in terms of marketing. We are a podcast that are driven by people just like you, who wake up every day and are doing the best that they can and want more from their lives and for themselves and for the people that they love. And so I wanted to catapult you the way that you've catapulted me. I want to give you the attention and the encouragement and the research-backed tools that you need to catapult yourself. Because if you do that, your whole life changes. And make sure that you invite friends and family to take this with you. Do this course with your family instead of turning on something on Netflix tonight. When the first video releases, you just literally watch it with your family. Everybody can sit there with your workbooks on your lap and you can work on it as a family, just like that. How cool would that be if your entire family or your friend group or your team at work were all in this 2-hour course together? And oh, I love this. Mama Who Dreams just signed up. Who else has signed up? Let's go. Put it in the comments. Are you jumping in? When I started this video, we had 22,000 people around the world already signed up in less than 24 hours. And so I am sure by the time I end this, we'll be close to 30,000 of you. And so please keep sharing this, because the more that we empower ourselves and the more we empower other people, the better the whole world is. And so I also want to tell you that, what else do I want to tell you? Is there anything else? I'm kind of like, why wouldn't you take this? Seriously, why wouldn't you take this? If there's any other questions, ask them now. There is no cost to this. There's nothing that you have to buy. This is a course that I created for you as a gift. I don't know what that dinging is. But that's how, oh, I see people are already in it. You're downloading it. It makes me so happy. Jump in. The information is below. And you can also go to melrobbins.com/makeithappen. And I think that's about it. Everything that you need is pinned below. And make sure to tag me on social media. Why? So I can shout you out. You can use the hashtag MakeItHappen2024 to find your fellow classmates who will be joining you in this extraordinary, premium, amazing, free curriculum that I've created to you. I want you to see that you're part of an incredible global community of people who are all jumping in and making today day one of something extraordinary that is happening in their lives. And, again, I'm going to tell you something. That 6 months is going to go by whether you do something about it or not. And I want you to make today day one. Day one of an extraordinary new chapter in your life. Day one of you deciding to make something unbelievable happen. Day one of you turning your life in an exciting new direction and doing something different. Because it's only when you do something different that things will be different. And as I said at the very beginning, change is not going to happen by chance. It's going to happen by choice. And it would be an honor to be your professor, to be your coach, to walk you through this extraordinary curriculum, to empower you to define what you want, and then teach you how to turn consistent action into a habit, because that's how you're going to make it a reality in your life. And that's it. All the information is below. I'm absolutely thrilled to welcome you in to what I believe is the single best free training I've ever created. And I hope you feel the love and the attention that my team and I poured into this for you. I can't wait to hear what you think about the new or the first lesson. But more importantly, I can't wait to see what you do with it, because it is about action. Thinking about what you want will not make it happen. Wishing things will change will not change them. Wanting things to change, wanting someone to rescue, wanting the motivation to come doesn't make it happen. You change your life when you decide to change your life. And I hope today is the day that you make that decision, because you are one decision away from a different life, a happier life, a more fulfilling life, and you deserve that. And it will be my pleasure and privilege to teach you how you can use research to go from thinking to doing, how you can leverage physics to start feeling the power and the momentum that builds and the domino effect taking over when you start chipping away and pushing through self-doubt and pushing through the guilt and pushing through the fear. When you do that, your whole life changes. And you'll wake up and look up 26 weeks from now in the month of October, and you'll go, oh my God, I made that happen, because you did. All right, in case nobody else tells you, I wanted to tell you that I love you and I believe in you, and I believe in your ability to define what you want and to take the steps to bring it to reality in this world. And I hope, in fact, you better take advantage of this freaking thing, because if you don't actually take advantage of the things that are being given to you, you turn down the support that's being offered, you can't complain about not actually making it happen. If you're not willing to do the work, if you're not willing to lean into the tools that are being provided, then you don't get to want the things that you want. If you want something to happen in your life, prove it. Jump into this course with me, melrobbins.com/make-it-happen. Jump in and let's get busy, because you, my friend, have a whole lot of work to do. And we got a lot of amazing things to make happen. All righty, I will see you in the course.